The biggest burden any community can bear is insensitive leadership. And the proof is the lived experiences of many of us. Think of the year after year losses.
Hello everyone. What you just watched there is Governor Alex Otti shedding tears as he commissioned this particular bridge. I think this particular bridge, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that they said that I think some previous governor or governors or whatever said there was nothing that can be done about the bridge because there was some mommy water and her husband and children that were living in that particular river. Just seeing Alex Otti, you could feel the pain that he carried in thinking of the fact that for the last 24, or maybe right now that should be around 27 years, for the last 27 years, his people have had to suffer due to lack of good governance, due to the selfishness of certain politicians. And I'm sure it's a moment where Alex Otti also would have reflected on how long it has taken him fighting to be governor of Abia State, coming out here election after election, running, spending so much money, winning and being rigged out, and all of this, happening to the people, and how well the lives of the people would have been better if he had done this, if he had been able to do his government, much earlier. It's a deeply emotional moment, just seeing him there crying, just, that silent weeping. There's a noisy weeping that, there is the one that comes from deep within your soul, deep within your mind, your heart, your everything. You feel the essence, you feel the pain, you carry the pain, and the tears just sort of like drop, as they do. That's what Alex Otti exhibited in that video that you watched earlier. And it's so sad. A lot of citizens are suffering from things that they ought not to be suffering from just because of bad governance. And I'm pretty sure probably you're hearing the noise that is coming in from the background. The generator is on. I just came back from campaign. It's night that I'm doing this video that you're going to be seeing tomorrow. It's after, what's the time now, Seth? It's 1 minute to 11 p.m. and the light is not there. I mean, for some of us, we're fortunate to be able to afford the gen and be able to have. There are people who can't even afford the gen, and there are children who have homeworks to do, have school runs to do, have a lot of things. People whose businesses depend on electricity, and you're not seeing anything. And the next thing you're hearing, that Aso Villa itself is taking itself out of the national grid. So who is going to remain in the national grid? First of all, these people made electricity to be extremely expensive, and not just extremely expensive, it is one that many people, of course, can no longer afford. They then pulled themselves out. First of all, they started by going solar, that they were going to buy solar panels and the batteries and whatever. Solar, as much as people talk about solar is actually also very expensive, because beyond the panel, you also need the batteries, the inverters and whatever, and those things you have to change them, once every 3 or 4 years, and they're quite expensive. How many people can afford it? But they go ahead because they are selfish. And this is the thing that is making Alex Otti to weep. These are human beings who are selfish, self-centered, hate even themselves. that all they think about is what is it that they can get out of it. They don't know that as long as it's good for everybody, that it will end up also being good for them. And then they went ahead to go and buy these solar panels for Aso Villa and everything. Now they've taken themselves out of the game. So the rest of us can suffer and die for all they care, because now they know that they have, 24/7 electricity without having to depend on anyone. This is the craziness that we also are. But before they take themselves out of that national grid, hope they've paid the money that they are owing. They are owing. The last time they threatened they were going to cut off their electricity, they are owing billions of naira. They better pay up. It's not the one that they say, oh, they are now off the national grid and that the gbese that is on their head, they are not paying it. Bad governance, destroys. Bad governance kills. When people talk about, village people, principalities and power, witches, wizards, whatever, it's bad governance. Bad governance are your village people. Bad governance are those uncles and aunties that don't allow you to progress. Bad governance are those principalities and powers. Bad governance are the mami waters and the witches, wizards, whatever it is that you want to call them. It all starts and ends with bad governance, and we must all be doing a lot to ensure that we are not allowing this bad governance to stay. And let me just say to everyone, for those of us in Abuja, we have election come, come February 21st, 2026. That is next Saturday, this coming Saturday. You just had a Saturday where you guys all had your Valentine, fun, love, I love you were going on. Now you need the next Saturday after that. This coming Saturday is the one that is about fighting for your future, fighting for your life, ensuring good governance. We have to be deliberate in the way that we bring in people who govern us. So it's Saturday here in Abuja. There is area council election, and our party, of course, is ADC. So please come out. Don't stay at home. Come out. Get people to come out. We need to make a statement. And you've seen a situation whereby Tinubu is coming to say that he has told Wike that if Wike doesn't win this thing, he will lose his job and all of that. And then he must win Abuja for his party. Foul. We must all come out and let Wike, Mr. Tinubu and Wike must know that Abuja is not Lagos, neither is it what do you call it, Rivers. Abuja is Abuja, where the people decide who it is that they want to give their votes to, and they do it. Usually people don't come out for the area council election. I beg of you, come out and vote ADC and ensure that we send a very clear and strong message. You see the tears that Alex Otti was shedding there is because of the destruction of bad governance, and the better we begin to send away those who give us bad governance, the better for us. Thank you so much for watching.